Watched a movie on my movie list, recommended by Jay Ballman of Red Letter Media, called May. And I gotta say, what a beautiful little creepy movie. The lead actress, forgot her name, she looks like Christina Ricci. Magnificent performance. Like, Academy Award nominated performance. She's like an OCD, socially bizarre girl who you can tell doesn't talk a lot. And the story in general is just she has a crush on a guy. And she has a very hot lesbian, Anna Faris, at work, who's constantly flirting with her. And she doesn't know how to socialize with people. And it's a horror movie. It's a little horror comedy. And she's constantly trying to get this guy who looks like a young Buffalo Bill. He looks like he looks like the guy from like The Doors or something. He looks like a rock star. And the guy's nice, but the guy's weirded out by her. I kind of feel like the guy's a little bit overstepping his rudeness in a scene where he's like a little bit too weird when she bites his lip. And I was like, well, you kind of led her on to that, you know, by showing her your weird ass dumb movie. But overall, well acted, very interesting story, in the same like tonality as Ginger Snaps. So if you like that grungy, weird, gothic loner girl movies, the editing's the only thing I don't like. It had some weird, goofy editing. But outside of that, I thought it was a beautifully made little horror film that doesn't get talked about enough. I'm surprised it's not. I mean, maybe it's in the cult classic section. I don't know about it. I know Ginger Snaps, a movie I didn't hear about till recently, and then I found a lot of people love it. But it's in there with the Donnie Darkos and things like that. Just those weird cult horror films from like the early 2000s. So, yeah. Good time period for horror films. The early 2000s had a lot of weird horror films come out that just ended up becoming cult classics later. But well acted, very original, interesting dialogue, and bizarre film. Very enjoyable story. It wasn't frustrating in any way. You didn't really know where it was going to go, if anything. And then it, Jeffrey Dahmer shit. So, yeah. Like this movie. Good editing. Good satisfying ending. I'm going to give it a 4.5. I would love to give it a 5 because I absolutely loved it. At the same time, I got to reserve that for really impactful movies. But I don't have a flaw outside the editing with this movie. I really don't. I think it's a beautiful little horror film, and I love horror. I really do. It's a great little movie. I would love to watch it again. So, yeah. May. Have you seen it? Comment down below. Give me some horror films I need to see. Some indie horror films that are not very well known. Subscribe.